The one we have today is this configuration here. This brand is Gettysburg. We purchased it at our local box store. It's a 6-inch diameter, 1/2 inch thick, AR 500 steel gong target. We will go through the list of components that we are going to use today. To assemble this, I will put a list in the comments as well and at the end of the video. Everything was purchased at a local hardware store. So to go through the list, we are building a 24-inch tall today, and we are using 4 1/2 inch Schedule 40 steel pipes threaded on both ends, 1 12-inch 1/2 inch Schedule 40 threaded on both ends, 2 1/2 inch tees, 2 90-degree elbows 1/2 inch, and 2 nipples for the main construction. We will assemble and hang with 2 3/16 eye bolts, 2 3/16 quick links, and 2 3/8 16 by 1.5 inch bolts, 2 nuts, and 2 washers. That will be our entire list of components. There will be a picture as well and a list. We will get started now with the quick assembly and go from there. We will start with the 1/2 inch 12 bar. We will secure it on the pipe side of the vise, snug it down. We will take the tees, screw them on. Obviously we don't need thread tape or dope for this. We will screw both of them on. Of course, the trick here is to line them up. These can be very secure. All right, we have those 2 installed and snug and tight. We will now take our 2 1/2 inch nipples and install these, and then install our 1/2 inch 90s. Watch the edges are sharp. If you need to, wear gloves. I'm not tightening them very tight, so I'm not worried about cutting my fingers. And then I will install the 90 degrees on each end. These I want to set up pointing to the back from the fronts. Approximately 30 degrees. We will match them up. All right. We visually have them lined up. We will now install we will look at the legs, install them, adjust as needed, but only after we install the mounting holes. So I'm going to show you how to do the mounting holes. We're going to want to drill the hole straight, level with our down legs, and perpendicular to the axis of the 12-inch. We're going to approximately line this up visually in the center. I'm going to mark 2 holes, lines, approximately in the center of the gong holes for the lineup of the eyeballs. Switching to my safety glasses now, I will center punch using a ball peen hammer and a punch. I will, in the center, I will punch 2 holes on the lines. One there, and one there. This is to help us when we start the drilling process. You can see the punched hole there, punched hole there. We will now move to the drill press. We will install our bit. For this particular one, we'll be using a center drill to start the hole. If you don't have one of these, you can do it without it. And we'll be using a 7/32 drill bit for the clearance for our 3/16 eye bolt. First, we will install the center drill into the chuck. Make sure you take the chuck key out. We will then loosen our vise. We will set our center punch approximately in the center for the vise to clear through. When it's through, we will drop our clamp. We will then bring our head down, line it up with our center punch. Reinstall the clamp. Check our lineup. Turn on the drill. And we will spot drill the hole. We will now take our drill bit, tighten it up in the chuck. We will drill our hole through. We will now repeat that process for the other hole. Drill our second hole through. We will now use a countersink. If you don't have one, you can use a file or anything else to deburr the hole. We're going to deburr these holes now. Flip it over. Do the back side. There we are, T-bird and ready to go. Now we will install our eye bolts and our links. So you will need an extra nut for your eye bolt. They only come with one. If you use the 3/16 one like I did, it is a 10/24 thread. So insert the eye bolt with the eye loop downward for the stand. Thread it down, get it snug. Do the same for the other side. And we will take a wrench. We'll take an adjustable and put it on the eye bolt. And then we will tighten up the bottom nut. Make sure that the eye bolt is perpendicular to the axis of the tube. This is pertinent for the mounting of the steel target. Do both sides. Unscrew the link, install it to the eye bolts. Now we're ready to assemble the legs and mount the steel gong. We're now ready to install our legs, screw them in. However tight you put these is up to you and your discretion if you want to be able to take it apart easily. Don't over tighten them in the field. We have a thread problem. Install the other legs. Note I'm only taking those hand tight. Now we've got those installed, we'll put it in the floor and we will level them up. We will now take our gong, our bolts, and our wrench, and we will mount our gong up to our stand. Slide one bolt through, into the link, put a washer on, start the screw rearward, and do the same for the other side. Once you have it mounted, you take your wrench, adjustable wrench and a fixed, and snug these up. And you have a target that is done and complete. If you wish for it to hang down farther, you can add more links, but remember your links have to be in odd numbers to maintain orientation of the bolt being perpendicular to the axis of the target stand. So if you want it to hang down a little farther, you can use 3 links. Even farther, you can use 5. It's at your discretion and your application. If you have any questions about this, these work really great in the field. They're easy to transport. They come apart easy if you need them to. They're pretty inexpensive to build and they'll last a long time and they're rugged. Of course, when you're done with it, you can paint it up whatever color you want to keep it from rusting and last a very long time. And the good thing about this is it's not a welded together assembly. So if you do miss your target and you hit one of these and you destroy it, it is very inexpensive to replace any of the components. Thanks for watching today. Remember, live life in the great outdoors, and peace out.
Rolled out of the rack, feet in the floor, no time for coffee, hitting that door, jump in the truck, gears in the back, let's hit the road and find that buck. Hey, what's that sound?